This is great. Well, hello there. I'm not up at the bus right now. I was up at the bus, but I didn't think to record an intro. So this is the intro, not at the bus. I also didn't really record the unboxing of a bending brake that I picked up from Harbor Freight, the El Cheapo $70 one, which are hard to find right now, but I got one of the last ones in Massachusetts. So most of this video is me and my dad trying to figure out how to make it work to make some Z channels that you'll see in the video. Yeah, this week was a little bit of a mess, but we got some stuff done, so I guess, hi, welcome to the video, and enjoy. Would actually be really handy with some gradations here, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. I'd love to have a scale on the front of the thing, actually. I suppose it would depend on where it was, so it may not make sense. Alright, so about a half an inch on this side. Shouldn't say about, it should be a half an inch in. So I want a half inch reveal. Now, it'll be interesting to see, just do it this way, that half inch mark. It will be interesting to see how much gets taken up in the bend. Away. I might be doing a little more than this is designed for. Oh, pushed it backwards. All right. Well, could be that I wussed out and didn't push it in hard enough. Didn't clamp it down hard enough. Or it could be that I'm not really technically supposed to be folding over these double folded pieces of metal. So I think my best bet might be to figure out what cutting those off. But I left all of my tools at my house today because I had to pick up plywood and I took them out of the truck. Cool guy. So I'm going to pause and find a way to clip off these little hems. Alright, let's try this again. We have nipped off, or butchered off the fold. I'll put this back in place. I'm going to try to get this to approximately half an inch again, knowing full well that this is a pretty approximate. It's always fun when you're trying to get like three things to work together. I don't know if I've said it yet, but the idea here is to make some Z braces, or Z channels, or whatever you want to call them. But they want to, of course that's probably too tight, because now I can't get to the other side. I'm not a smart man. The idea is to make some, we call them Z channels that go over the windows that we're going to double up. That should help to stiffen them, and it should also help, thank you Dad, to should also help to keep all of the rain to the outside. So it's sort of a twofer. The idea being that if the Z channels are directing rain into the bus is upside down. And I've probably got bigger concerns at that point. So, try cranking it down a little more than last time. This screw is actually skating a little bit, which means that either this clamp is having a tough time or this is just a little too slimy. Could be either. Okay, a little more oomph on it. And now good for 90s. I do think I can touch it up like this. I got a little past 90, but you can always bend it back out. And I may have screwed up my order of operations, which is not surprising right now. Because it occurs to me. It actually occurs to me, I don't know if I can do this small enough. This might be too thick. Because one way or the other with the Z-brace, I need to make about 1/16 inches. Either way with the Z-brace, one part of it's going to end up underneath, right?
So you do the first piece, the first one, which you can always cut off to the length, to the width that you want.
I guess, yeah, that's just...
And
No, that doesn't work either. I guess if I cut it off, longer, I could then flip it. No, then this plate's hitting. How can I do this?
well, they do it, so.
Well, I know some people do it. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if they're doing it with like a finger brake. You know what I mean? I guess. I wonder if I can actually clamp it like this. Probably not supposed to, but that's pretty janky.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna catch. So can this go under? Can you thread this? Could you thread that underneath?
And then bent it down?
Yeah.
Maybe. This is fascinating. Is there a minimum size for our bends? I mean, I could probably get a piece of angle iron that's the right length and just bend around it. I can replace this bar, but that's just,
Well, if this was not bent right now,
Yeah.
you could slide it in.
right. But then when I go to the other side, I'm going to have that same problem.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. I mean, it did make a nice bend.
Yeah.
A little bit of a roll there, but whatever. It's fine for what I'm doing.
Close enough for sheet metal.
Yeah. So, man, this stuff is slimy. Comes very oiled. Very oiled. All right, well, let's see. If we wanted to say that we needed to go 16, yeah, you do. That's okay. We're going to go 1/16 I believe. I should probably be confirming this, but 1/16 to get the bend, and then I don't know how far up I can actually go, but let's just say another 1/2 inch. I'm not actually leaving anything for the bends, but we'll see what happens here. It does beg another question. Is this a 1/2 inch? It's about 1/16 then 1/2 inch.
So if that was cut off and you had a straight edge on that, then could you do your bend any width that you wanted?
I don't know. I kind of think I might need to get a smaller, I guess this is the presser plate.
Yeah.
Or maybe this is the presser plate and this is the, I don't know. I think I need a smaller one of these.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if you had that cut off right now, could you put it down between that?
Let's find out.
Some other shears, something like that.
Oh, I suppose that'd make it too easy.
So if you're just taking that as a bend up only, right?
Well, yeah.
Is that how that's sold to you? This
It is sold with very few directions.
yeah. So you bend it up, the short side, short piece. flip it over, bend up again.
Can't I? I'm concerned. So bend it up, but then I flip it over. I just have to bend the small part. Yeah. This stuff is not going to challenge the clamps much. Or the bending brake.
Well, probably the weight of the bar alone might have kept it.
Seriously. So I want this to bend this way, so I can't go there. So this wasn't right either.
But you almost have to do it that way. You gotta just use that Do you think that you could do the big bend first and then?
There isn't really a big bend.
Well, the ones leading the one side. See what that happens just putting it in.
I'm not worrying too much about the actual measurement here.
That's easy.
I guess that's how we do it. Just leave it bent up. Alright, well, you know, I might just do this one. There. It's a decorative edge. Decorative. Alright, so try that same thing. So you think, how long will we get out of this?
That would fit through?
Not really. I mean, I did butcher the edge there a little bit. By the way, there's a sharp part there. Let's try bending up again, though.
Huh?
Let's try bending up.
Okay.
I'm going to say about ½ an inch. All right, so the good camera died, or the card's full. This is the ultimate plan, though. We're going to put a header in up here once we know the exact height, which is pretty close to what it is right now. We bent a little ½ inch bend up that anything dripping down or anything splashing from the outside is going to end up going back out of the bus. And we are using that as the header for the bottom piece. So I'll probably actually leave a little bit of a spacer in there so I can get some flexel in. That's the plan for these, and it actually does stiffen up pretty well. This is going to be tough to bend, especially once it's all adhered in place. It wouldn't seem like it, but a couple of bends makes a piece of metal really solid. For clarity's sake, here it is with that nice decorative edge in the middle there. On the outside, it falls down, so water hitting here is going to want to run that way, out of the bus. Water always out of the bus. It's probably gonna be it for this week because, like a genius, I took all the tools out of the bed of my truck to pick up some plywood for a different project, and then I left all of the tools in my garage when I came up here. So a little slower than usual to get stuff done, and that's saying something. But we have a definite proof of concept. We know what we're gonna do up here. Definite proof of concept down here. Know what we're gonna do up here. Now it's just executing it 3 times and getting in some headers and footers for the rest of the windows that are getting blanked, and we're on to skin. This is great.